What's going on, everybody? My name is Ty. Who would have thought another group ride? I'm out here with my buddy Kurt. He's on his little KTM. We're gonna pull into this lot here. You guys can kind of meet him. He can introduce himself, show you guys what kind of bike he has, because again, I don't know bikes, you know. So let's pull off here and see what he's working with. So what the heck is this thing?
This is a 2022 KTM RC390.
And it's considered like a
sports bike.
Okay.
A little super sport. Well, like a little track.
Like their entry level.
Yeah, like
super sport.
Yeah, so it's got like
this thing, you can tell the seat height on this thing is higher than that thing. Yeah. So like the riding position is pretty damn aggressive. And what year is this thing, you said?
2022.
Okay. Pretty new.
Yeah.
2500K.
Got like it's got like cornering ABS and traction control that you can turn off. You can put in like supermoto mode. If you want to spend a bit of money, you can get a program downloaded and have a clutchless shifting.
Okay, like I was gonna ask, can you get the quick shifter with it too? Yeah. Okay. That's pretty sweet.
Don't really need it. I don't think so.
You like shifting gears anyways.
Exactly.
You don't want to cheat doing that. Got the little, were these upgrades, the pegs?
Yeah, I put those on.
Okay.
Frame sliders.
Yeah. Ironically enough, on the way here, I literally noticed that I'm missing my one. It must have rattled off, so. It's funny because the last group ride that I filmed with my other buddy, we were talking about how that bike just rattles all the bolts loose on it. Like I gotta go over everything. So
yeah, then it's got like rebound and dampening. Rebound dampening.
Do you know how much this thing weighs?
340 pounds.
Holy shit, that's light, man.
Yeah.
Little one cylinder.
Yep. 373 cc.
And then what kind of pipe did you put on it? Like, I know obviously that's the brand, but
yeah, it's just
is it like the titanium upgrade or what?
It's just a slip-on. Okay,
so this is stock.
No, that came
down to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that like resonator or muffler or whatever cat.
Yeah.
Down there.
Yeah, that thing is freaking giant, eh? It almost looks like an airbox. Like.
Yeah, then these things, like the batteries under here for these bikes.
And this shit, it comes like RC, that stands for racing.
I don't know.
Like, why does this thing say racing on it? Your jacket says fucking race me or some shit.
So right here, ready to race.
what? Is that the special edition? Ready to race special edition?
Thing to make it
and they got this shit too?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there like one that's not a special edition?
So you could, this is more of a track-oriented bike, I think. If you wanted something, if you wanted a KTM, you could get a Duke. They have the same engine.
Okay.
They're just a better riding position and more of a naked kind of style bike.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen the Dukes.
Or you could get...
I've been looking at the Super Dukes, you know? Yeah. No, it's pretty sweet.
I like sports bikes. I like the way they look. Even though it's not a 600 or anything like that, it's still fun.
Yeah, it's perfect. Like, yeah, no, exactly. So I was gonna say. I mean, you've been around bikes for a while. Yeah. It's just you finally committed with this thing, so
exactly.
Like fully committed.
Yeah.
Brought the wallet out.
Oh, yeah. 30 was like my midlife crisis.
Anyways, yeah, let's go for a rip. See how this thing looks rolling. Hopefully the GoPro kind of holds up. I did film some footage on the way here, but I didn't have my mic on, so. Yeah. If my GoPro dies on the way back, that is just going to substitute that footage with some riding footage, you know? So, nice. But anyways, we'll see how far we get. That's pretty sweet. I haven't even... Start this thing up and rev it, man. I haven't heard this can yet. My bike just overpowers this thing like crazy. What is it redline at again? Like 11? Yeah. I think it sounds pretty good for a one-cylinder. Yeah. Like the one-cylinder idles always sound pretty trashy, to be honest, right? Yeah. Carbon? Real carbon?
Yeah, 2 layers.
Like it sounds good when you rev it up. Obviously, the idle is just.
Yeah.
like a fucking dirt bike. But yeah, no, I haven't really been able to hear it because my bike's so fucking loud.
Oh yeah.
But all right, let's go before we get rained on.
Yeah.
It looks like the way we're going, luckily, is the way that doesn't look like there's any rain. So I think we're gonna run a battery real quick here, guys. So if the camera cuts out, enjoy the riding footage. So as you can see, Kurt is a little bit smarter than I am as far as wearing gear goes. I'm squidding as per usual. And he's a better man for that. But like he said, he's still kind of learning. I don't think he trusts himself. Let's just say this, his skill is beyond what he thinks it is. So his trust in himself, that's just kind of the person that he is. Anyways, let's try and get some nice footage of this bike before we run out of battery here. I really like how the wheels, when they're going, kind of gives you like that tire letter vibe without actually having tire letters on it. For a little 390 or 373, I guess technically, the back tire on that thing's pretty wide. I don't know what the specs are on the tire, but probably makes it a lot easier to lean over in the corners. Oh, here we go. I almost lost the ass end on this thing. That was only about half throttle. Thing does look pretty good rolling down the road though. I like that it's got like an exo frame type deal. Like it's still got all the fairings and stuff, but looks like they spent quite a bit of time on the frame on that bike, which is pretty cool. It does get up and go for what it is anyways, especially for a one-cylinder, man. I'm sure that the temps on that thing get really hot really fast. Obviously it's got E-fans on it being that new, but yeah, that back tire is pretty wide for what it is. My Ninja, my little 250, tire's probably half the size as that thing. Oh, also, big news, the better half, my ride or die, officially got her M2. Woo! So I know I said not a lot of group rides this year, but the posse for daily rides just got one bigger, you know? So I'm super stoked for her, super proud of her, especially being somebody that had never been on a bike before. And I mean, I was gonna take her out and kind of teach her. We just don't have the insurance on the other bike right now. So to go from not being on a bike, other than obviously my bike on the back, to doing one weekend and getting your M2 passing the course, that's pretty freaking awesome. More natural, you know? And we were talking about how at her course there's a bunch of different bikes you can choose from, you know, the little Grom style bikes, you got little 125 Ninjas and some cruisers, and she did it all on a cruiser, a big freaking cruiser. So super stoked for her. So yeah, expect to see us riding together in the near future. I don't know if he mentioned it, but I'm pretty sure there's a certain mode on that bike that's like a wheelie mode, and that is sick. And for a bike that light to come with a wheelie mode, I think it's probably an animal. Take it to a parking lot, get her up on one wheel. As you can see, it's a pretty aggressive riding position. I mean, he's not a short dude, but I tell you what, I definitely can't flat foot on that bike if I get on it. Pretty sick that he got a matching suit to the bike too. It's like 1,000 cool points, you know? And as much as I like riding around in a t-shirt and stuff, having a matching suit to your bike, that's pretty dope. I told him he still needs to make it louder. Get rid of that little mid muffler or whatever the heck it is. Especially since I don't think he plans on upgrading it anytime soon. I think it would probably bark at 11,000 if he had a straight pipe or a little less tamed down mid muffler there. Even straight pipe, I'm sure that bike isn't super crazy loud until the higher RPMs anyways. So it looks like my GoPro's about to die, so we're gonna take this one out with some riding footage of us going to our destination that we just came from. So that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, keep hustling, and most importantly, be kind.